what type of adjustments do you anticipate the offense going through the end?
Hopefully none. I know I have a lot of trust in our guys. I know the coaching staff has a lot of trust in our guys, and we just got to put some extra work in this week. Myself with some of the younger receivers, staying after practice, working on some routes, working on our timing, and making sure we're ready to go. But I really don't see too much adjustment with what we want to run offensively, from here on out.
How much work have you been able to put in with Tibbs and Erdman and some of the guys who are now going to have to step up?
A little bit over the summer, not a lot, not as much as I was the other guys, obviously. So that's why it's going to be very important this week to get as much time as I can before, during, after, as many reps as I can with those guys to make sure we're on the same page.
How happy are you with Georgia's recruiting team when you see someone like J.J. Green come in and deliver when he needs to, when you guys need the most?
It's great. I mean, to have, heading in the season, everyone's talking about, the best, running back tandem in the country with Todd and Keith, and then both of them out. It's, what now? What are we going to do? People are probably thinking, and we know we had two very good young backs. They had a great. JJ came in the mid-year, really got after it, and then both of them have just really impressed us all summer, all camp, and really have done a great job of just doing whatever Todd does and whatever Keith does, and learn the playbook. And right now we have a lot of trust in them. We know they could do special things, but I think that the biggest thing is just how well the offensive line's playing. I mean, even I can run the ball 53 yards if, the way our offensive line's blocking right now. I think they're giving our backs a lot of confidence with some of the holes they're producing for them. But like I said, it all starts with those guys up front.
And I know you probably talked about this already, that run. What was just going through your mind before that play? Because it seemed like at that moment it was, I got to do something. I mean, what did it?
Well, we knew we needed a big play. I think that just came off. I think they just had the punt block the previous possession and tied it up. So we knew we needed to get some points. It was getting kind of rowdy in the stadium. Momentum was definitely shifted over towards them, so we knew we needed to put some points on the board. They did a great job that play of matching our receivers pretty quickly. I went to my first read and they matched it right away, and I was like, hey, there's a big hole. Let's just take off. Pretty much in my mind, I tell myself slide, and then sucked it up, and it was a big play for us, and obviously got a touch on the next play with Douglas. So, but huge, getting the momentum back to our side.
Your secondary tends to give up a lot of yards. What have you seen on film?
I think they're one of the also top in the country in interceptions as well. So they do make a lot of plays. So I have to be, once again, very accurate this week. I can't be indecisive with my decisions. I got to go with what I see and be accurate because they're going to make plays. But, we definitely have to, when the opportunities present themselves, we definitely have to take advantage of them and go out there and try to score because they are not only a very good defense but very good offensively. We know they're going to have their opportunities to put points on the board, and we're going to have to match that.
Last question. I get this all the time. People say, where's Jay Room? Where's Artie Lynch? Some games they have really, they get a lot of catches, a lot of passes. I mean, is that, in other words, where's Jay Room and Artie Lynch? How did it disappear? Where are they?
They're still there. Trust me, they're there, and it's different every week. I mean, defenses have different ways to, feel like we need to stop the receivers, or we need to stop the run game this week, or we need to stop the tight ends. And last week they did a great job of matching our tight ends pretty quickly. Even that run, I was going to Arthur there, and their Mike linebacker flew out of there, matched them, and left the hole vacant for me to go run. But they're still a huge part of our game plan. We know we definitely want to get them involved more. But you got to go with what the defense is giving you. If they're going to take away the tight end, we got to go other places.
Aaron, you've been pretty good this year in not kind of focusing in on one receiver. Just like you said, you take what the defense is giving you and finding that open receiver, regardless of who it is. With the injuries and the next guy up, guys that are stepping up to you, do you think in the back of your mind you're like, okay, I got to kind of look for Artie on this player, I got to look for Chris on this player? Is it going to be the same type of mentality?
Same mentality. I got to go with what the defense sees me or gives me. what I'm seeing out there, trust it and rip it. I got to trust my receivers, and that's why, like I said, we just got to put a lot of work in this week so I can build that trust in them. That I trust, hey, when we call this play, you need to get to this spot, you need to be here at this time, and because I'm letting it rip. And, half the time I don't even know who's out there at receiver anyways. I just get back there and, like I said, trust my read and throw it to those guys. And that's just, like I said, a lot of based on trust and work during the week in preparation for that game, knowing that whoever the coaches have enough trust to put them out there, then I need to too, and just let it rip.
It's a little off topic, but with all the injuries talk and everything, are you ever concerned of getting hit and getting an injury?
I mean, it's a violent game we play. There's a chance of getting hurt. Every day in practice, every game, there's always that chance. I mean, it's just, like I said, we play a very, very violent game with some big people and angry people, and things happen. But you can't go out there scared. When you go out there and are hesitant and not playing full speed, that's when you do get hurt. And when you're injuries stink. I've had my share of injuries in the past, and you just gotta you can't worry about them. You just got to go out there and play.
Like North Carolina, a lot of bulletin board material last year before this game with Missouri and what they had to say. Do you think they got a real taste of what SEC football is now?
Oh, I definitely think they're more prepared. I mean, they've had a great start to their season. They look very good on both sides of the ball, and they're feeling confident right now. So they're a very dangerous team. It's going to be a really tough game for us. I mean, this might be one of our toughest games of the year. So we got to be ready to go.